Hello. Excuse me. Hang on. A quick drink. Let me try that one again. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing today? I hope you're having a nice time. Welcome back to Alan Wake. When last we left off, we had just had the Old Gods of Asgard comeback tour, where we held the line on the stage and it was rad as hell. Also, something I just figured out while I was getting everything ready, if you pull the left trigger just a little bit, you can go into aim without boosting the flashlight. Good to know if I just need to take a close look at something. Oh, and coming through! Richtig bitter! 1975 Ragnarok Tour. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. Seattle, Bakersfield, Long Beach, New York, Newark, Detroit, Jacksonville, Tampa, New Orleans, Baton Rouge. Wow. These guys went all over. Like, those are big arenas to be filling out. Okay. Fortunately, we've made a bit too much noise, so the darkness is coming to get us. Yep, there you are. I see you up there, fuckboy. Burn. So, oh. The reason that we are here, at the farm, at the Anderson Brothers farm, is because they apparently know some kind of way to get the darkness to behave itself and go back to sleep. And the instructions are apparently here at the farm. So we're going up to the main farmhouse to go and check it out. Oh, okay, you're a fast one. No, you don't. There's not enough cover for you back here. But damn it, he's trying. Oh, he's got stuck. There we go.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Where's he gone? Instructions unclear. Oh. Yeah, have one of these. Oh. Oh wow, he actually resisted it. Use the shotgun. We have shotgun shells, use the shotgun. Oh. There we go. Okay, make sure we have everything reloaded. Oh, hey. How do you keep making it through all of these guys, honestly? You don't have a gun. Ah, the distillery.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
If you say so. Those boys are dementia-riddled as all hell, unless they've got, power of your cutout protect him. Genius. The darkness will never go near him when he's got the cutout. Oh, hello. And
eyes open, okay?
Yeah, just throwing down, don't mind me. What was that? Okay, there's some sort of weird noise coming from near the window. Oh, it's the radio. Okay, what do the old...
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more
There's
drunk,
footsteps.
or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
So are the cops genuinely not noticing all of the mayhem? Or are they trying to keep it under wraps to prevent a panic? There we go, get some extra light in here.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
You're putting a lot of confidence in these boys. Ooh, lots of ammo and supplies. Okay, things might be about to get busy real quick.
Got to be kidding me.
Oh boy! Harvester! They don't have an obvious culprit, so they're ignoring it. That's probably a safe assessment. Oh crap, they're coming from all sides. Okay, bomb! Woof! They were talking about things, but yeah, just like... I'm just going to burn you passively while you... Go. Sit down. Yeah, I defeated that thing weirdly quickly. So that was my last flash grenade, so... Okay. Keys. Excellent. That's been barricaded.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, hey.
Hey, let's go, man.
Alright. Is this going to be a frantic rush for the farmhouse?
I think we're gonna have to.
We got a brand new combine harvester and it's trying to kill me. Body check.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a
Valhalla.
crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right
They've actually
home.
done it up like a long haul as well. Look at that, they got the stave on the top. And the shields. Okay, I was expecting a
Let's do this thing.
I was expecting a pitched battle to get across here. Old gods know the truth. Yeah, they certainly do seem to. Alright.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Mate, these guys have been living in the lodge for years. I would be surprised if the
Power
electricity's even
downstairs was out,
connected.
But I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Okay. I will be amazed if the meter's even still active. This is very... I don't know, cheesy? It feels very... suburban... like white suburban for a bunch of 70s metalheads.
I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Well, apparently they are known to sneak
I don't think
off.
They keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
So fading from the back, then suddenly harvester attack.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Or is it? Blom blom blom. Chunk.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town. Right. Must be.
Another Poets of the Fall piece, I think. Very down tempo for a group of old
We need
metalheads.
to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is...
Gonna get blasted on bootleg. Fuck it. It makes a difference to all the coffee he's been drinking.
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her. Right?
Fucking
You're
Kyle.
a crazy bastard. I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What?
Give you back here.
What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna
Well,
be
the
a-
manuscript said
We're gonna make it up.
that there was gonna that the main ingredient of the moonshine is the is lake water.
Now I'm a little motivated.
What are you looking at, huh? Fuck you.
Damn it.
And as the page said, we're back here. Oh, I'm in like first person view.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine.
I'll fucking kill you. Come here, you're my best friend. I'll fucking kill you.
The night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
And
I remembered thinking, I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory,
witness.
I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Surprised he can swim in that much fabric.
Alice! Jagger had Alice, and so she had me. Alice! I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Oh, there was a little visual flair there as the corruption.
Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll
That's a-
laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
That's a good little visual touch that you can see the shadow around his
She's
head.
not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
If only,
She had Alice.
if only,
The
Colonel.
manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Now I'm a little
Oof, Jesus. That actually got me. I was about to make a thing of,
I remember
hey, that's
the
interesting, she's looking straight down the camera.
I'd written for days. Almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor.
Fucker.
whispering in my ear,
You
making
got
sure
me.
that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It's stole the skin of my warrior a long time ago. She looks so old.
So what's happened to Tom? Where is he in this? Oh, he took the manuscript.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy. My mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll.
So is he like actually just dead?
And fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted.
Okay, so he's still down there.
But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Yes. I have to skip that because I got a fucking copyright strike because of the music last
I
time.
wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The leg, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Liquor. Scum. Thankfully, it's not those fuckers from Last of Us.
Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deerfest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
And here we are stuck in the drunk tank.
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Hello.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al. Al, this is not good.
Well,
That about sums it up.
dude, at least aim for the toilet.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
Fun fact about the boat in the Muse, apparently Boats of the Fall has the months to...
They're not
You haven't
gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler.
You're gonna run out of great American novelists to nickname me, hey.
Conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
Oh crap, we've got incoming. Also,
What's wrong?
Lady, are
Nightingale
you
is
stupid?
definitely
It's a
not
trick.
FBI.
It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough
He's-
of this crap. Wake,
he's someone
I
else
wouldn't
wearing a
trust you
coat.
with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead...
Wait a minute. I know.
Oh!
Oh
Well,
my God!
he's dead.
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
Where's
In my
Oscar? Keep
office.
turning poet
I've
into
got your
pretty.
things there. Follow me.
Oh, man. We're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can...
Hang on.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
My brain.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Get the emergency power on.
Okay, well at least the sheriff seems to be very quickly on board. Barry? Okay, he's hanging out by the front door. Okay, jeez, I thought we just locked him.
Wait, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get
Alright. Get to the chopper. Yeah. But
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
okay, so there is a whole order of these
We get
dudes.
the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay,
Also, smart move getting rid of the fucking...
Hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one, Al?
Probably not. But, yeah, also smart move getting rid of the fucking dead weight.
Hello, Mr. Breaker. This is Valley Wheeler. Yeah, I know it's late. Listen, Sheriff,
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls.
Ugh.
We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Alright. So we gotta go around. Ah, there's the ladder. Oopa. Grease me up, woman. You good? Oh, speaking of grease. It's a shame we are all the way back down to our microlight now, rather than... Oh, hey, and there's the Deerfest float. I didn't sign up to get a gooping, Gordon. Ugh. Have to fight that thing. Yeah, it's... We've already had to fight a bulldozer, a bale lifter, and a combine harvester. Yeah. Oh god, there's tons of them. There we go. Okay. Go, 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 go before they reconvene. Don't miss! Conveniently placed scissor lift. The birds of Vania strike again.
Password. Night Springs?
What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That bright ball was the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on.
There we go, just out my fingies.
Smarts.
Good job, Wake. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Why don't you keep the... whatever. Oh! Hang on. Sheriff, stick close to me. Jesus, there's tons of them. Get rid of the fucking van before it beans me. Hang on, and... oh no, I only had the one flare. Piss. The sheriff is handing out the beatings with that shotgun. Whoosh. Yeah, she's actually trained, yeah. I'm just some fuck with a stolen hunting shotgun. She's actually got the police issue one. Okay, flares. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Coming back for another pass. Yep, I think it's trying to do a three-pointer. Be ready, that thing's going to come hooning back in a second. Back, fiends. Where's the... oh, it's crashed. It tried to do a three-pointer and it's crashed into the shipping container. Whatever. I'll take it. I'm getting out of here. Also, we're in the center of town. There should be, like, a lot more reaction to the fact that we're having a pitched gun battle on the front straight on the waterfront. Unless, like, basically all of town has been taken by now. Check the diner, there might be more coffee. Now it's Deerfest. Just like, yeah, fuck it, it's Deerfest. Pitched gun battle in the middle of the, oh. Not mean to put that on. Coffee.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
During this week, you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
Al's drunk and hunting the floats again. God damn it. He's locked himself in the bathroom screaming about how they're coming out of the walls.
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside
Fuck's sake, Barry.
Made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
Well, he's dead. Alright, I need to take a hot second just to use the facilities. We will be back. Okie dokie. And we're back. Right. So Barry is about 8 different flavours of dead. Can't go out the back. Alright. Nothing. Put the lime in the coconut. Oh, can I go in the kitchen? No. Boo. Alright. Follow. Oh. Hey.
I thought New Yorkers were rude.
Sheriff Breaker with the snapfire to the mouth. Hi, Adrian. Are you winning, son? The right to remain silent while I beat you with this shovel. Oh, hi. Would you? Ow, I'm getting clowned on. Okay. Including the chapter where you just go through the town. Yeah, most of the game so far has been like ominous misty forests, whereas this is I'm actually, you know, fighting through the streets. Wolfenstein The New Order didn't do much with street-level Berlin. Something felt missing because of that. Yeah, now that you mention it, that never occurred to me. Most of the Berlin action in the game was a prison in the sewers. Yeah.
Wait, over here! There's Lake!
There was plenty of street-level action in...
I have a key. Watch my back, Wake.
There was plenty of street-level action in New Colossus.
It's an ambush.
Oh boy. There we go, create a safe zone. No, you don't. Car section in the prison skip. Oh, Chainsaw Boy. Been a while since we've seen one of you. Okay. He's got a lot of power. I'll get you. Jesus, he's got so much shield. And he's completely just ignoring the sheriff's shotgun. There we go. Team attack.
Let's go, Wake.
Come on, copy. There we go. Some flares. Okay, this place is all lit up.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not jamming a screwdriver into that thing to create a contact.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious.
Yeah.
The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
So hang on, if I go to statistics, we have killed 103 plus 9 plus 69, nice, 24, 82, 10, and 21. Like, we have killed at least a couple of hundred people.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Oh, hello. Come on, come on, come on. Regarding the whole rewriting reality thing makes you wonder how much stuff pre-existed, how much stuff was Alan's idea. E.g. Hartman could have just been some guy, but since he didn't like him, Alan could have turned him into a scheming monster in the story. Yeah, you do wonder. And, yeah, you know what? I'll take the long rifle. But, I also kind of wonder about, like, Agent Nightingale. Like, was he even a real person before all of this kicked off? Here we go, clerk's office. Nothing. Meeting room. Mayor. Clerk's... Oh, there's 2 clerk's offices. Okay. Oh, nice. Upgrade. Let's change the town names to Dark Falls. Wait. My god. Why does the clerk have flashbacks? Alright, whatever.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Helicopter.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh god! Oh god!
Oh hell, he's in trouble.
Barry, look out! Barry, move!
Just thrown a car at him. Oh crap.
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay.
Yeah, Zane definitely existed because there was that shoebox full of Zane's poems. I can see the parachute, he's okay. Not recorded when Bright Falls first formed as a nameless trading post, but it became a town when Bright Falls Mining Company started to operate nearby in 1878. It was then that Hubert Biltmore, a fur trapper, and Amos Gunderson, a pioneer from Tacoma, decided to build a post office, saloon, and hotel, all operating from the same building. It was the efforts of these 2 men that Bright Falls became the permanent and thriving town it is today. Parachutes. Yeah, just remember, Kazuma Kiryu has never killed a man. Kazuma Kiryu has never killed a man. Teamwork makes the dream work. Too bad it's Sunday this. We evacuated the downtown area before the Saiyan attack.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff!
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
Small town, I guess.
They're
All
really
hitting the floats
taking
again.
advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing. Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls.
What? Justice League Unlimited had an episode where Lex Luthor hacked the Justice League orbital laser and they dared to claim that no one died in an orbital strike on the city. The ground left the ground. Wow. Cowards. Cowards. Defenses and supply lines, eh? Yep. Logistics is always step one of any war. You don't win a war without supply lines. Actually, speaking of, a very good podcast that I think people at home might enjoy. Lions Led by Donkeys. It's a very, very good podcast talking about famous military blunders. And there was one about sort of like the early days of World War One, and it was just like, yeah, there's the Imperial Russian Army didn't have shoes.
That's the way to the chopper.
Excuse me. Sarah! Thought ogres were led by donkeys. You got me. All DFS. I mentioned this before. One of these days, I want to go to a state fair or like a local festival because it just sounds like so much fun. It sounds delightfully hokey. Just to say that I've done it. I don't think any Remedy games had kids in them. Not to my knowledge. Even Control only had them like referenced. Bright Falls Missing Club, DFS Candle Night, DFS Morning Service, Presbyterian Choir of Watery, Annual Charity Bake Sale. Damn it, we missed the bake sale. TV Scan was literally recommending it on this Q&A yesterday. Nice.
Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a flank.
Oh, crap. It's just going to be basic knife, guys. Let's get them. I know it's just like, it's supposed to be like the kind of nonsense ramblings of a possessed mind, but it is so hilarious out of context. Sprang for the freaking YouTube ads. Ow. Oh boy. Eek. Back. Back, fiends. Not a good time for the battery run out. Stop tricking and perish. There we go. Apparently in France they have USB charging ports on benches in rural towns. Yeah, it's starting to become a thing around here as well. They've started putting them in train stations and buses. I've seen a couple of like advertising billboards at like bus stations that have them. It's very dependent on what town you're in.
On the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
I like this descriptor of a thing that's like isn't human trying to rationalize a battle plan.
Almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Retcon USB-C interviewed the original.
Turn out to be a bad idea.
You just get real fucking frivolous with your reality warping powers. I know I would. Harvey. Oh. Nope, this is a choke point now. So firing long guns, well, any flavour of firearm in here, is going to give you tinnitus to end all tinnitus. There we go. You fire one shot in here and you are going to feel it in your teeth. At Hunt Reality Bender's lecture comes to mind. Just pop that motherfucker in the back of your head before he even knows you're there. Dismissed. Sounds like some meetings I've ever been to.
Did you call 911?
No!
Guess that one saw the light, huh?
Yeah!
You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty
What
more.
the fuck are you wearing?
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking
I
lot and up
mean,
the hill.
the
Come
thinking... the thinking sound... Yeah, like I say, it feels like some some briefing meetings I've been to. You know, whenever you're dealing with supernatural forces, that you've got to sort of push away some of the folklore into like the actual truth, and sometimes you end up with meetings that have this real sort of "this is a bucket" kind of energy.
It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
No.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive.
Maybe what are Christmas lights? Same thing, really.
Malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror.
I mean, I assume that the Christmas lights are being powered by like some double A's that he's jury rigged up.
She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
Okay, so she's still alive down there. We just need to find the rest of the manuscript and finish it. They have too many goddamn weaknesses. The thing is that the original metaphor for vampires was like a hodgepodge of about 18 different Slavic folklore monsters that Bram Stoker just took and kind of smudged together. But yeah, there's a reason that modern writers will be like, will like take certain one things. Oh, piss. Yeah, have one of them. Oh yeah, I mean, if you're dealing with actual Dracula, sunlight should not be the be-all, end-all. He should, like, if it's Dracula, he should be way too powerful for that. God damn.
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this.
Sheriff is just on fire. This shotgun is her shotgun is just eating these guys alive.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Yeah, you gotta do pre-flight checks.
I wanna get out of here.
Batteries. Gimme. Good stuff. But yeah, so I actually, I read the original Bram Stoker book not that long ago, and genuinely, the way that they beat him is they just gank him while he's in his coffin and cut his head off. Like, it's actually kind of a little bit anticlimactic because there's no big final confrontation. It's just they figure out where he's going, like on the map, and the kind of path he would have to take to get there, and then they're just like, okay, so if we cut them off at this river, we can just kill him. Keep that up. Okay, reload everything. Getting shotgun shells. You know what? I'm gonna grab the shotgun. Oh. Can't. Okay, my the game won't let me pick up the shotgun. Stay on. It's throwing the fucking highway at us. Oh boy, okay. Run out of the goddamn walls. Alright. Wait for it, let them bundle up. And chuck. I mean, I guess it's just a matter of, you know, they're grabbing anything with an edge. The sheriffs earlier were coming at me with snow shovels. Bloody hell. Those shots are getting very close, Sarah. Yeah, like I say, if you're dealing... If you're writing a story that has capital D Dracula as the principal villain, he should not just die to sunlight. He should be far too strong for that. Are you ready? Because those shots are getting more accurate by the minute, and I do not want to eat rebar! To level the playing field, at least according to the text. True.
You better put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
It's curious Moriarty only ever showed up in a single story. Yeah, genuinely. I think in the original run of books, Moriarty is referenced once and shows up in person once.
Up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kind of like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
In modern viewpoint, that's weird writing. We expect foreshadowing multiple appearances. Well, also, the books, like heavy air quotes books, the original text was they were just like columns. Like, you'd buy your newspaper and be like, ooh, it's the latest Sherlock Holmes is on page 7, you know? They weren't full novels on their own. At least not until fairly later, I think. Oh, shit. Did they just mince themselves in the blades? What the fuck? But yeah, as you say, Adrian, it is very interesting to look back on those things and see how much stuff has been changed by modern sensibilities. Oh god, they're going all Hitchcock. There you go, burn, you feathery bastards. Just run, just run, just run. Need something I can break that open with. Sherlock Holmes had been written a lot later, would have been a comic book. Yeah, I reckon if Sherlock Holmes had been a product of the we'll say like the 70s, it would have been a very long-running comic book. There we go, fill up on ammunition in this 55-kilo trunk. Bernard Dickens even included illustrations, and they work closely. Ah! What's this?
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
There you go, shoot the plank it's held onto. I think more 30s or 40s. Yeah, that's true as well, but I'm just more thinking about, like, you know, when Detective Comics were in their at their height. Here, have one of those. Didn't care. Okay. Sherlock punching Hitler. Or at the very least, I could see Sherlock having a series of books about him, like, unveiling Nazi spies in England and stuff like that. People who are trying to overthrow king and country, or what have you. Mystery and crime serials preceded superheroes. Very true. Very true. Ah! You don't. Thank grandmother's footsteps, motherfucker. Just because I'm not specifically pointing at you doesn't make it any safer to rush the man with the shotgun. I mean, I've done that plenty of times. I've written plenty of stories where I've described how people have, you know, dodged a blow by hair's breadth. God damn these guys, this... Okay. Oh, birch. I'm just gonna run for it. Pop the flare. Run for the hills. I went clean through him. I mean, Vigigame's gonna Vigigame. Ow! Hey! I'm in the light, that means I'm safe, you fucker. In a way, manga feels like the successful serialized novels from over a century ago.
The power plant glows.
Yeah,
It was close, but I had.
I could definitely see that. Books being much more like singular, self-contained stories nowadays. It's not very often that you get serialized books anymore. To the destruction of the mangaka. I mean, that's more Japanese cultural work ethic. That's just Japan, unfortunately. Oh, hey there, friend. Spin dodge. You try cranking out 18 to 24 pages a week. No, I don't think I will. I mean, isn't that why they switched to the seasonal system nowadays? So that you've got, like, 6 months to do it and 6 months to rest and plan out the next bit? Okay, that's temporary. Oh, damn it, I heard him coming and didn't dodge in time. So serious, where one person writes and another draws. Interesting thing, apparently the, like... That's a whole thing about why, Image Comics in the 90s wasn't that great. Is because, very often these guys were very talented artists, but they weren't great writers. Please stop hitting me, it's very upsetting. There we go. Okay, don't get that, you're thinking anime. Oh! Okay. God, that's a lot of arcing. I wonder. Oh. Okay. I am unfortunately out of shotgun shells, but I'm wondering if I can maybe exploit the knockback. If I can bump some of these guys... I may have seasonal runs to let the manga run ahead. Oh!
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
It'll all be over soon. Two to 3 chapters per episode. Jeez. What show was it where they explained what happens, like the kind of things that can happen with you if the show overtakes the manga? Right, let's try something. Shotty. That's how you do it. Okay, you can use knockback to blast these guys into the electrical cables. Gintama, that was it, yeah. We were just talking about, like, you know, the show branching off from the anime, or then you end up with it having branched off so much that it's impossible to get back, or it makes no fucking sense anymore. Okay, fingers clear. Because wasn't that what happened with Full Metal Alchemist? Was they branched off from the show to try and like stall for time, but then it just ended up making zero sense. Also, I've just noticed that my camera is slightly off skew. There we go. Old shonen anime method was just weekly episodes regardless of run filler episodes.
The story I had written in the cabin had
Right. I mean, that's usually where you end up getting like the tournament arcs and stuff.
But the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
The last page. Our object of power. The original 2003 Metal Alchemist. Arakawa gave the writers permission to change the story from the point she had written up to then. Well, that's what I mean, is that it caught up to... The show overtook the anime, and she was just like, yeah, do whatever. But then it, like... It branched off into... borderline nonsense. Gun, nice. This seems perfectly safe. I'm sure this bridge is not going to roll up like a tube of cardboard the moment I try to cross it. Oh, piss off. Oh, okay. Oh no, the darkness is possessing the... Oh no. Story's logic crosses a bit with established elements of touch, but internally held up fairly well. Oh, okay. Oh crap. Oh, it's turning without me. Go, go, go. We're approaching dismount. Initial One Piece and you stretch one chapter to one episode. Take cover. Oh god, the control deck's gone mad. It's just spinning out of control. Ah, my show's on.
Butterflies or butterflies that dream of being men. Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, an absence of creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me?
Oh, Lydia, thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
Oh, Martha. Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't it just? I found it
Ooh, a black hole.
It isn't there, but oh, I can't look straight at it.
Yes, I'm sorry.
How did you get here?
Well, I'm trying to work.
Did you
What?
put this thing here?
In a way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
Oh, I guess the temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence, a profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well, too. I came up with two old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start. I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. Could sink the whole.
There's a plot hole in the basement. It's an actual plot hole.
I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic?
Is that too moronic? Indeed. Who can tell? It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime. Night Springs.
Bum bum ba. Spent about half the year catching up to the current end of the OP dub with some chapters. Oh boy. Hey! What's up, guys?
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. We'll give you support.
Thank you. Oh, nice. They're using a big spot lamp. There's my hip spray. Spray? Sway. That's... Stay in the light, stay in the light. Ow! Oh, I've been nudged to death. Okay, have the... Yeah, have the flare gun at the ready. Actually, I've got a flash grenade, let's use that. Have that one, boys. Oh, damn it, they weren't close enough. Alright, reload faster. But since we were talking about, like, filler episodes and stuff like that, I'm not about to accuse anything because I have not read the books myself, but I'm given to understand that fans tend to know the entire middle of the Wheel of Time book series as the slog. Reload faster. That's it. Oh wow, these guys are actually fast enough to run right through that. Reload faster, Wake. There we go. Reading through the middle, didn't think of it that way. Slut for fantasy. Fair enough, but I may be thinking of the wrong series then, but I seem to remember there was a book series where there was like the entire middle of the whole franchise is collectively known as the slog. Oh. Okay, I hope you can give those guys the slip. Ammunition? Oh, thank God. Wheel of Time, All Sword of Truth. I don't remember. This is gonna bother me. Wait, no, I think it was Wheel of Time because they were somebody was talking about, hey, now that Game of Thrones is over, we need a new absurdly, oh god damn it, we need a new absurdly long HBO franchise, and there was talks for a while of the Wheel of Time as a choice. but then someone pointed out to me, probably not, because the middle of that franchise is collectively known as The Slog, where basically fuck all happens for about 2 books.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Again, this is all a lot for one slightly crazy biddy. Oh god, and she's got the dirty great LED panels as well.
Hold it right there.
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
Incandescent bulb to the face.
Young man,
Ow.
I've been waiting a very long time for you. It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam.
The
I
well-lit
built the room to keep
room.
it safe.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to pinch all of your stuff, madam.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can
Not
get my
everyone can be
friends to
Brandon
come back
Sanderson with the
helicopter.
Cosmere novels. I need to look up some of Sanderson's stuff. I understand he's very good.
Rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, Oh, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe.
Uh-oh.
Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Okay. You got any pages? This is weird. I miss you, Tom.
Been preparing for these times, the dark tides. You have found my caches, haven't you? You can see the signs. Very few people can. Yes, please. Take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's work, don't we? Hurry! The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, here we go. Oh. Damn it. Fuck you. I like the touch that the gunshots light up the text.
I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
Oh, one never go out at night. I think we're a bit beyond that. Okay, there's the kill switch.
The kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Oh boy. Okay, let's hit some buttons. Oh, I see. It's one of those puzzles. There we go. PS1 platformer puzzles. Rule 2, keep the lights on. I am doing my best. Oh, shotgun ammo. Shotgun ammo.
Who designs these things?
Oh, great. Now the bloody things are going mad.
The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Yeah, but according to the manuscript, she's gone out without us. Oh, you're not actually broken. There we go. And I'm out of ammo again. This is a endurance event. Oh, God damn it. Okay, use the arc. Hey there, buddy boy. Oh, he did it himself. Nice. Alright, I am out. I have got 2 grenades and some flares. Get back inside quick. Oh, she hasn't gone out without us. I need some ammunition. Have you got any?
Hey, young man, follow me. Come, come, the pipe's empty now. We're ready to go. This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started
Accident,
riding and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, on television, from beyond.
Yeah, he's talked to us a couple of times as well.
We've both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain.
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Yeah, you're not gonna have a signal.
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry!
How do you have a signal in here? It is a metal tube.
They're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Oh, we're being a selfish idiot.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
At least I don't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
And ate shit trying to praise the sun. Yeah, that is a very bad falling form.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Oh boy. I hope they are okay, but that is a lot of fire. Sit down. Oh shit. Oh no, that's a tree. I thought that was a chunk of the rotor. Okay, battery's full. Okay, so they will abandon the attack if you shine enough of a light on them. Oh, I see. This is like the shortcut. Right, I went the long way around without realizing. Get down faster. I thought they were more bundled up. Could get a bunch of the swarms at once. Ow. Back.
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as
Not
I could
here.
tell, the wreck was empty.
Ah, flares. These must be Barry's. Yeah, he's probably headed for the dam. They're probably headed for the dam as well.
Barry! Barry! Hang in there, I'm coming!
There you go, sit down. There we go. Okay, we've...
Make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Ah, laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
So we need to go up that way, I think. Yeah, I think that's going to, like, loop us back on ourselves.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while the crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs. We made it!
Thank you, Barry.
We made it! Oh,
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
There we go. Okay, yeah, so that'll get us up the cliff.
You can't beat us. Just move. What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere! Crap, there's more than one of them!
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
They're fucking tricking.
Ah! Al! Do something!
I can't get a shot.
Just keep moving.
No, there! Al, they're all over the place!
How many of them are there? Where'd Alpha go?
Ah, that can't be happening!
There we go. Okay.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
We make a bloody good team.
Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
We made it! We made it!
Wake, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
We're not there until we're there. Oh, Ammunition, thank God. Something just went pop.
Here they come.
Oh no! Oh no!
They're coming.
Nope, don't use the flare gun. Just light them up for Sarah, I guess.
Right there.
Oh no! Oh no!
I like how the sheriff is using, like, stock cop phrases when she's taking shots at these guys.
I swear this is the slowest elevator in the world.
It's a freight elevator to support a dam. What did you think? Alright, victory achieved. We just need to keep pushing. Into the light. There we go. Oh, I see, and it's got a dirty great spot lamp pointing right at the door. Smart thinking.
What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
But he wrote himself out of existence so that the Dark Presence couldn't keep using him.
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over
Weird
there.
ethereal laughter. Notice. Facility has been decommissioned and is not staffed. Entry to the dam structure without authorization is a criminal offence and may be prosecuted under local and federal statutes.
I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Oh, damn it. Okay. See if you can't find something to wedge it open. Or... oh. Ooh!
Wait, we can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself
Please, be careful.
I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
Okay. How do I get up? That way!
You gotta be kidding me.
Fucking wire spools are kind of life. Got wedged. Okay, that one's stuck behind the fence. Let's just... oh no, I need to go through the fence. A nightmare like this one's... I think that's the beauty of this game, is that we've all... I think we've all had nightmares like this.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Right. That box of books. His poetry collection.
Oh no.
Don't fall off the catwalks. Oh boy, okay. Ow, 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 ow. Just hold the flare, march up the hill. There you go. Can't barnstorm me. Can't barnstorm me when I've got a magnesium flare in my hand. Dirty incandescent bulb. Oh, you boys made a mistake.
Outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Geek. There's a guy over there, he's gotten... I think his AI's gotten stuck. There we go. Okay, the searchlight is powerful enough that boosting it kills them outright. Bazort. Oh, he's actually taking cover behind the tree. Oh, no. There we go. Damn it.
Enough. You will go no further.
The darkness is now getting powerful enough that it is able to attack light sources directly. Crap, it's going to bring the whole dam down. I need to move. And the fun fact about the Pinocchio novel, yes. Oh god, the gantries. It's also originally serialized. It's supposed to end on chapter 15 with a very dark entry where he dies. So many of those old folklores did. You know, original Red Riding Hood and her grandma just fucking died. Like the wolf just ate them both, and that was the end of it. And I think in later versions, the lumberjack butchers the wolf as revenge, but they're still dead. Come on, Wake. This is not a good time to be out of puff. That vortex is getting closer. Oof. Oh, hey. Hey, Mrs. W.
Chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There's no shadow in the well-lit room.
Yikes, that is grim.
Are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
So I'm guessing you've got like, some of those LCD like video screens just blasting flat white.
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
Just, you know, just bought the old army vault.
Don't worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
And to bring the blue fairy at the start of chapter 16 is Deus Ex Machina. Jeez.
A memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written.
So Zane's created a...
To her now. I can finish this.
Zane has created a time loop. Also explains the books in chapter 1. Yeah. And abrupt cut.
Previously on Alan Wake.
I'm sorry, I don't like keep skipping those, but...
Come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the
Everything is
song.
as real as everything else. Yeah.
The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Departure. Very fitting.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking. I wasn't sure if I could face the world without my sunglasses and something for my headache.
There we go. Get your max painkillers.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. The lights were like needles in my eyes. I needed my sunglasses.
There we go. Prescription shades. Oh yeah. It's
the sunglasses made
it's 2010. You can tell.
Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message.
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. And she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Man, that's nostalgic. Used to have a tea like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Gallic Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Is that wise? No, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, this is making my teeth hurt.
But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet.
The really like feathery applause in here is just oof. 144 to 480. Wow.
Of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though, 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. The next book will be a departure
It's
from the
unwatchable.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good. Great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Oh my god, this is so, like, holds up plastic placard, applause kind of stuff.
Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake, what's more and our musical
Scum. Scum.
At least I've been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning
You
I was
grumpy
angry
fucker.
because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, I like that Sam Lake, they have him, hey, do the thing, and he does the fucking Max Payne
On
face.
vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet. Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
Godspeed, you mad bastard.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
So is there one more mission still to go, or are we just going through denouement at the moment? I know it's not going to take him 8 hours to reach the lake.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last
Verizon.
time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Alright. Hitting the throttle. We need to get to the lake before nightfall. Hopefully it's not going to take us 8 hours to drive from one end of town to the other. .6 FM. Ah, this is the logging camp. So we're not far. Far enough that Alan was able to make it on foot before. Okay. Can we make it through, or are we gonna have to... Shit!
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always
Go, get out of the dark tunnel. What? Oh, piss. Okay. Sunlight powers have failed me. It's going to be a fight. What are you looking at?
The Dark Presence was no longer trying to capture the Rider so he could create the ending it wanted. The Rider knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the Rider from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Is this car alive? Who's leaving the keys in the ignitions of all these things? Alright, let's see how long we can, how close we can get to the lake in the last couple of minutes. Actually, you know what? Adrian, are you about? How long is this final chapter? Because if it's just denouement and it's only going to be like 20 minutes, then I'm happy to stick around. Sit down. Ah, the Majestic Hotel. Witness! Whoa, tractor, hello. Yeek! Someone's checking off their caravan. Fuck it. Uh-oh. The Deerfest float. I have 8 rounds of pistol ammunition. And a dream. Ow.
What the hell?
It's just trying to throw me. Ow. Subsidiary of the Toto clan. Okay. It looks like this is going to be probably another like hour-long episode just to make it to the ending. So we will call it a day, and we will pick up again on Monday. Until then, let's head to the booth. Hey, how's it going? Right, who's around? Who's around? Who's around? Ooh, we've got some Elden Ring, some Metro 2033, Fortnite, Luigi's Mansion, Lords of the Fallen. That's a deep cut. Lords of the Fallen was a resoundingly meh, what do you call it? Knockoff of Dark Souls. But you know what? Considering we are going to be playing Metro Exodus right after we finish Alan Wake, let's head on over to Thomas, because they are playing some Metro 2033. And I think that's going to be a good spot to get warmed up for some tunnel snakery. Anyway, we'll be back again on Monday, where we will wrap up this nonsense. Until then, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you then. Good night, and much love. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Hope you had a nice weekend. My weekend was really weird. I was really active for most of it, and then I spent Sunday night feeling like a blob. So, some explanations before we begin. I think I'm still sick. I don't know how... I can feel it in my voice. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But, I... oh, yeah, there is. I'm coming down with something, and it's not fun. So, what I usually do is... if a game doesn't last to the end of a session, we'll queue up the next game. Depending on how far we make, like how long the wrap-up of Alan Wake is going to take, and how I feel at the end, we may or may not go on to Metro. I may just go to bed. Hello, Father Demon. Sips on a Red Bull. Ugh. I was tempted to get more caffeine, but I feel like that would only make things worse. But enjoy your Red Bull, and I hope you get your vape fixed. I don't know a damn thing about those. Alright, so let's get into it. So, when last we left off, we had the clicker from the well-lit room, and we need to fight our way to Cauldron Lake, where we're going to end this. We were going to take the car, but unfortunately the Dark Presence has gotten powerful enough that it can just turn day into night. And we need to... oh wait,
what the hell?
Quit dancing around, Alan. Run! Ow. Jesus. Ow. God, I just got clowned from every side. Okay, yeah. Let's have the flares at the ready. And, not sneeze when everything's going to hell. Fixed it. Nice!
What the hell?
We are also probably going to have to fight the, fucking parade float. Be careful of the fridge. There we go. Oh god. Whole fucking groundsware is coming. Okay, I need to back up and find another route. Wait, you only bought it today and it's already broken? What happened? Was it just like a really cheap one? Because I've had headphones like that. Nice, they ricocheted off each other. Run, 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 run. This bridge is terrible. It's made of loose panels. This is a death trap. Ow. I don't want to have to keep using flares, but it's the only way to... Jesus. Oh man, what... oh god, the Killdozer. But what would Alan's freaking persona be like? The sword. Ow. Car. Safe light and car. Alright. Pin it. Going off road. Oh god, road monster truck. I'll put the mouthpiece on correctly. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. This was a mistake. Oh great, another car's stuck. Come on! Need to get away from this thing. Follow the radar. No, can't. Just push through the barricade. There we go. Okay, there's a bunch of cars, so there's plenty of opportunities to recover if I fuck up. Oh god, it's bringing the bridge down. It's throwing a bus at me. Look! I have flipped the car. Okay. Come on, it's less than 100 meters, Alan. Run! Okay, safety for a hot second. Ooh, and a shotty. Now we're talking. It looks like there was an exodus from the, like, this looks like there was an evacuation from the town, the amount of cars that are just out and about here. All of you back off. Don't fuckles with knuckles. Ow. God, Alan, run past him. They can't follow you. There we go. Jesus. Okay, I'm trying to play this way too aggressively.
Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The Dark Presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Scum.
Now I'm a little motivated.
Now we're a little motivated. Oh god, you...
Scum.
We have accidentally... There we go, there's Behemoth. We accidentally overlapped too many triggers at once. I didn't know that would happen. Oh, I guess it is all, like, technically green screen, so... Weird that you can spam the judgment cut, then.
Scum.
Weird. Now it's all gone quiet.
Scum.
And no car.
Scum. Scum. Scum.
Man, if only we had Yamato in this.
Scum.
Oh wait, I thought we were going to have to fight the deer float. We made it over the bridge without it. I thought... Weird. I mean, we're not going to not fight the deer float at some point, are we? Also, wow, look at that texture. That is pixely. So crunchy. Larson's auto salvage. Right. We're not far now. There we go, the light in the distance, we're nearly there. There you are, I heard that. Don't you shove me. Perish. There we go. Lots of flashbangs, lots of flares. Not a lot of ammunition, but whatever. Propane flasks. Nope, back off. I saw you. Oh, coffee. Lots of batteries. Okay, are we going out the back or out the top? Oh. Out the top, I guess. Ah, here we go. Donk. What did that do? Oh, hello. Oh, flare gun. Don't use it indoors, Alan. You'll set the whole place on fire. No response from the game. So was I supposed to be shooting those? Adrian said that we're supposed to, I am supposed to have been shooting those can things, but the game has not acknowledged them in the least. Oh boy. Wrecking ball. Okay, that thing's gonna try and drop crap on my head. Oh no. But I'm not accusing Adrian of lying. I just would love to know how I was supposed to know that camera behave. What on? Yeah, I just wonder how I was ever supposed to know that I was meant to pick those up. Because the game has not acknowledged their existence in the least.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Godspeed, you mad bastard. Oh, here we go. Generator. And now my safe spot is now not so space. Not so safe, rather. Space? What the fuck? Brain, you are failing me today. I've been having a real time of it today. I've been very spacey all the... You... Mind the station wagon. Oh, fuck. Not another one. Okay. It does make me a bigger target, but at least I will have cover if I take the car. Get on the throttle. Whew, okay. We're nearly there. Don't drift off the bloody edge.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room,
Gas, gas, gas.
I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
But you're here. That means you can do it. Everything in the manuscript has come true so far. So we just need to get there. Big spot lamps. Okay. It's gonna be a fight then. Hitting with the Giga Drill. Hell yeah.
I will never give her to you.
Ow. Oh shit, the water tower. Fucking hell. Gigantic enemy vortex. Okay. Push, push, push. Ooh, big incandescent bulb. Yes, yes, yes. Right, give me the let. Here, have one of these. Bazort. Get that roughly level with the ground. That's it, that's it. Burn! And... now your turn, matey. Chainsaw's not that good when you've got an incandescent bulb in your back. And 3, 4, 5. There's a good balance in this game of being in a lot of danger versus moments of triumph. Like, yeah, it's a horror story, but there's moments of, you know, success and power, and I feel like that makes the powerless moments
The dark place I found myself in was unlike
a lot more
anything I could
powerful.
ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
There's no... Is that all that was in here? Or... oh, I see. We need to... no? Okay. Do I just... oh, here we go. Give that a shove. Come on, get your knees behind it. This is what happens when you skip leg day, man.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
We are nearly there. I can definitely see the stuff that... oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to finish this thought before I hit the button. I can definitely see the stuff that Adrian was talking about a couple of days ago with this game having originally been an open world. I can definitely see this like working really well in an open world setting. Of just like having to organically puzzle your way across Bright Falls County. Like with this bearing down on you. Hey, burbs. Uh-oh. And dismount quickly before that collapse. There it is. Yeah. Well, because, like Metal Gear Solid 5 made it really work, of just having to navigate your way organically across hostile terrain. Upgrade all birds. Here. Chunk. So I can definitely see this working out of just like, you know, semi-random roadblocks and other obstacles. Get away from me, you horrible little things. Go. Oh, something shiny. Coffee. Very important. Touch the goo. God, these crows are relentless. Hey there, boys. Oh yeah, the corvid family of birds are very intelligent. Oh, reload faster. I watched this this documentary ages ago that was just talking about like how intelligent the corvid family are, and apparently like in New York, some big city, they have apparently gotten smart enough to time dropping food that has hard shells like nuts and stuff into traffic, and then timing it with the traffic lights so that the traffic cracks the nuts for them. Like, that is wild. Okay. Making progress. Just gotta keep pushing off-road. Bloody hell! Just threw a logging truck at me. Oh, it's one of you fuckers. I don't want to push while this guy's around because he will get behind me and I don't want to spawn more stuff while he's tricking all over the place. Sit still. just pop that down there, and then... There we go. Har har. Behold the awesome power of a diesel two-stroke engine. Oh wow, this is what that manuscript meant. The Dark Presence. What is that? Just a gigantic hunk of old metal. Look. You know what? Have one of these. That's how you do it. Oh, hey, I got both of them. Can you even have diesel two-strokes? That diesel needing more oof. I don't know. I'm not technically minded. I just know that diesel generators are a thing, and two-strokes are generally small engines. Genuinely, I am not technically minded enough to say. If someone who knows more about engines, feel free to correct me. Pop. Oh wow! I body blocked that flashbang. See, this is what I mentioned before, that I am really interested in seeing Alan Wake 2 because of just like, imagine this with like modern ray tracing engine capabilities. Fucking hell, I'm being shelled. Ah, damn it. Oh! Got him right out of the air. He was going for that stab. Feel free to clown my goofy ass. Yeah, I did kind of... That was really risky, just putting myself on that generator. But it worked. Made it work. Uh-oh. Oh, come on! I dodged that. Dead by Daylight strats. You do that in Dead by Daylight. That's greed. That is a greedy strat. Okay. Let's take the other option. There we go. Just get out of the way, idiot. Rather than the Ridley Scott's Prometheus school of running away from things. I feel like with the size of some of this stuff that the Dark Presence is throwing at me, the impact like wave alone would be enough to knock your teeth loose. Of just it like making contact with the ground. Or supplies. Lots of flares, lots of flashbangs. Shotgun shells. Nice. After I was plugging your Root Dragon with arrows between his... Yeah, congratulations on that, by the way. Well done. My man's got good.
I needed to get the generator running.
Okay. This old classic. Here we go. God, I saw a video ages ago that I've never been able to find again of someone revving up an old generator from like 1850. Like, this was a old generator. Oh, idiot jolted himself. Here, have that. But this was old generator from like the Industrial Revolution almost. And it was terrifying because it had a fucking flywheel on it. And go. Like, it had a flywheel that a guy had to walk up to, grab physically, and do the, like... I can't do this while I have my hands on the controller. Do, like, a downward wrenching motion to manually spin up the generator. Absolutely terrifying. Because he cycled it, and it went... and starts, like, cycling down as if it's gonna stop, and then suddenly goes and just came screaming into full tilt after like half a fucking second. Man, these guys just keep walking straight into live power lines, hey? Eldritch Abomination you may be, but you're not particularly smart. But just the fact that it, like, the way that it went from 0 to 100 was really scary. Be glad that the ones in this game have fucking ripcords, because apparently they didn't used to. Ugh. How do I... Where's out? There we go. Pages.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
To be fair, it's not well, I say technically as if it's like there's a definitive thing. It's not like really Marty Stu stuff, because typical fare for Marty Stu would be, oh, Alan Wake succeeds because he's just that fantastic and great and smells wonderful, you know, that kind of thing. Whereas this is, Alan Wake is out of his depth, being exploited, and is having to bend his own internal logic in a desperate attempt to try and get stuff to behave. Yeah, get through the car. Let's just drop that right at your foot. So I wouldn't say it's really like Marty Stu powers, because he's not inherently succeeding on the basis of how fantastic he is. God, you fuckers keep coming. Alright, have one of these. Did not mean to sprint into that. Oh boy, hit the deck. Right. I have 6 flare gun rounds, I'm gonna fucking use them. And we're through. Let's make sure we're fully... What the hell? She's pulling steel beams out of the very stone.
Never loved you.
And now she's trying to gaslight me again. We're nearly there, I can see it. Ooh. Okay, get behind one of the big rocks. Use the big rocks as cover. If nothing else, all of these close encounters is going to take all of the plaque off my teeth. Alright, welcome to the dark place. Will it to be so? Ooh, lots of flare gun ammunition. I can't see. How much flare gun ammunition can I hold? 12. Really? Because I just shot you in the heart with a flare. Eat magnesium. Sit on Heart of Darkness. Ooh, that camera angle's making my head spin a bit there. Oof.
Hell!
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No.
Everything's fine. You're home.
No, we're not.
Everything's fine. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light.
Nope.
Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid?
You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker?
Fuse
What
box.
did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
Okay, fuses aren't working. Where's my clicky?
I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you.
Stroke the ego. There we go. Clicker.
Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Ow. Ooh. Poor Tom's been down here since the 30s.
Find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
Ooh, that was a very weird smile.
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
Alright. Time to fight our way through. Oh, I see. So... okay, so path.
I'm leaving you.
What?
Come on, why you gotta give me the most basic thing in the game? Oh, I think the game's glitched out. I feel like there was meant to be more voice lines here. There we go. I'm coming, Alice. We ain't done yet. Or we might be, actually.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Power of a metaphor. I know writers who use subtext and they're all cowards. Alan's still down there. This is a bit of a problem because
Alice's presence close by.
This is a bit of a problem for me because, like I said, I've played Control and
I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement.
Because I've played Control, and Control kind of gives you some implication that Alan is still down there.
There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a horror story, so you don't get something for free. Alice comes back, but poor Alan's got to stay down there. Oh boy. And there he will stay until mid-2024, I believe, is the release date for the next game. Actually, if Alan turned the clock back, does that mean that everyone who got taken by the darkness is going to be back as well? There's the boys. Oh yeah, and there's Rose. And Stucky in the back? Or is that Nightingale? Yeah, that's Nightingale. Okay, so there is still some...
It's not a lake.
Fingerprints.
It's an ocean.
Hey! Wake up. Oh, that was good. Okay, that was good. That was good. The full stop into ellipsis. Good. So... let's have a little chat, shall we? Closing thoughts. It's a game of extremes, this. Is that David Bowie? Oh yeah, to Major Tom. Alright, well this is getting demonetized. Whatever. But anyway, yeah, so this game exists at two extremes at the same time. This was a very, very good, and well-written story. Intriguing premise, and lots of really cool little details in the story and all of that. But the gameplay's rough. Like, it is the most generic third-person shooter. In the whole game, there is 4 guns, like 4 weapon types. The shotgun, the twin barrel, the revolver, and the sniper. Oh, and the flare gun, so that's 5. And on the enemy side, there is 3. Fast guys, regular guys, big guys. That's it. Like... It does seem like they're getting better, because Control added a lot of very good gameplay mechanics, and Alan Wake 2 is looking like they're going for more of a sort of Resident Evil 4 kind of vibe, so we'll see. Through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. Sorry, I'm just going to be jamming to David Bowie for a bit. Very different today. Seems like a game that suffered of a design rework mid-process. Well, that's what Adrian was saying, was that originally this was going to be an open world game. So it seems like the plot of the game survived broadly unscathed. You know? But I will agree, this definitely seemed... It doesn't even seem... What am I talking about? Like, there was... Like, this game was in dev hell for about a decade. I'm pretty sure, like, this was supposed to come out, like, not long after Max Payne 2, which was, like, 2004. So, yeah, there was a lot of enemies that might have been good for the original open world concept don't work for the staggered increase in difficulty level base. Yeah, that makes sense. But, generally I'm positive on this game. The gameplay's boring, but it's not bad. The horror aspects, like I said, are very well paced. It goes from 0 to chainsaws and back again very quickly. The downtime is used very effectively to ratchet up tension. There's moments of triumph and power to... Yeah, it's beans on toast. Very well constructed beans on toast with some Worcestershire sauce and some quality bread. But it's beans on toast, you know? Hey, Major Tom, here am I sitting in a kin. Rip David Bowie, by the way. 07. But, seating was set before it left the kitchen. Yeah, but like I say, Control, which once I get a new capture card, I will definitely be streaming, because oh my god, my head is full of things about that game. Control like definitely elevates the concept a little further, and does a lot more with a third-person shooter with like the psychic powers and the more sort of esoteric kind of gameplay. Oh, hang on. Error code. Fuck. There we go. But yeah, generally I'm... Is it the same amount of words I have for Eleth? Considering I've spent about the last 10 minutes kind of rambling in no particular direction, you tell me. But yeah, there's definitely some good stuff in here, and it, as you say, it went through hell just to get produced. But what we got was very solid. It wasn't the best it could have been, but like it's by no means offensive in any direction. Carries what it does very well. Yeah, exactly. I want to like, between this and Control, I want to sit down and pick Sam Lake's brain. Like, I am intrigued by the way this man thinks. I would absolutely love to hear just his end of this. And so that's it. We're going to let the rest of this play out. Because there might be a after credits scene, and we're only at an hour, so I'm feeling pretty all right. I'm gonna be honest. So we will take a moment, and I'll queue up Metro right after, and we'll play the first hour of that. Just gonna stretch myself out because bah. Did we learn our lesson from the Remnant 2 credits? We did.
Scum.
And I've also learned my lesson from the God of War 3 credits, where I'm not going to go off for a pee. Because I made that mistake. I went off to use the toilet, and I was just, oh, I'll leave the the credits to run, and I missed the fucking after credits scene. Because I went to the loo. I've said a number of times that streaming is by no means my job. I do it because I enjoy it, not because I expect to make money out of it. There's times like this I'm very glad it's not my job. God, it is still going. Oh, this is all the yeah, Microsoft test team. This is like the QA people. Underappreciated is QA people. I'm going to say that right now. QA people get a lot of flack for stuff like, oh, did they even test this? No, they did. Usually what happens is the QA people will find stuff, and then the higher-ups will go, will not fix. Being a streamer as a job doesn't mandate you be good at that job. No, that's true. There's been plenty of people that I've seen are very successful streamers, and I watch them for 10 minutes, and I'm just like, Jesus. I think my favourite one was when I was watching some footage of Hunt Showdown when that game first came out, when it was in like super early access. A guy was complaining about having no ammo, despite the fact that Hunt Showdown's a horror game and not having ammo is kind of the point. You need to be selective. And then goes over to an ammo box, stares at it for 10 full seconds, and then turns away while continuing to complain about not having ammo. I used to be a very bad backseat gamer, and I still get the tinglies sometimes, and it's painful. I have to be very picky about who I watch on YouTube, because otherwise I end up chewing on my desk. Oh man, why my arms feel so tense? I feel like I've been doing pull-ups. We're still going. And get the Foley teams next. Foley's weird. I've done Foley work before. It's a weird experience. Spend an afternoon hitting watermelons with a hammer. Which is, you know, fun, but it's just like, hey, what did you do with your day? Oh, I spent, you know, 3 hours hitting watermelons with a hammer because we need to get this ice shattering effect just right. Didn't we already have Alan Wake specials? Oh, or is it maybe talking about the Night Springs stuff? I don't know. Oh my god, we are still going. Oh, okay, I can speed it. There we go. Meow. External services. Oh my god, we've only just reached the freaking cast list. There we go. Alan Wake's journey will continue in Control. And no after credit scene. Okay. Finds fast forward on his fucking book. I believe that's called an audiobook. Okay. So, I'm going to head over to the booth and, well, I'm going to go over to BRB rather, and we are going to switch to Metro Exodus. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.